the first time in almost 5 months, we do have a transgender person who has made the news for sexual assaults on children. This is week 43 in our series of looking at crimes in the United States involving children as victims. And we again broke a record, adding an astonishing and ugly 290 names to our database. And this week, in Round Rock, Texas, there was a case involving a transgender person. No, the transgender person wasn't arrested. The man who molested the 15-year-old transgender person was sentenced to 10 years in jail. We still, in 5,600 cases, have just 3 transgender people who've been charged, just over 5/100ths of 1%. And no drag queens, not one in 43 weeks of tracking. But we do have Republican politicians, 2 more of them, a former Texas county commissioner and a Cranston, Rhode Island city councilman. In 43 weeks, we have a total of 56 politicians, and 42 of them, just under 1 a week, have been Republicans. They are 75% of the total. Democrats, just 7. The religion industry continues to be the largest single employer group of the offenders. 11 more this week, 6 Christian pastors, 2 Catholic priests, 2 church employees, and a Mormon therapist who was hired by the church to perform that consumer fraud called conversion therapy on gay parishioners. But, well, like I said, it's a consumer fraud. He's now facing multiple charges, and no, we didn't add the evangelical pastor in Texas or the priest in Rhode Island who were arrested for child sex materials. We don't add materials cases or stings to our database. Nor did we add the Canadian missionaries convicted of assaults on children. It is United States only. All of the cases are listed with links to the details at whoismakingnews.com. But I do want to note 2 more things. Atop the 13 coaches, 13 teachers, 8 law enforcement officers, and 8 daycare employees, we also added 20 of this week's record number of offenders who found their victims online, many of them on Snapchat. And though there hasn't been a single drag queen as much as arrested, neo-Nazi groups have been among those attacking locations where they think drag queens might be performing. 2 states this week filed lawsuits against the extremist groups. So they too made the news, and we can hope we'll be seeing them again in the news, in the headlines, in bankruptcy court.